Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So, welcome back. Been a fairly short break, but any break is a decent break as far as I'm concerned. And all the best for the new year. Let's hope that we actually get some kind of normality coming back into the world. So, just a change for this year is we were not going to be using a daily chart anymore. We'll use it for the 8 hour, and that's just so we can just get the different sessions. So we're looking for the Asian session, European session, and the US session. Just what happens in those sessions is pretty critical to the next session. Okay, so first things first. So we had this triangle here. Okay, so there was our flat top triangle. We had a bit of a squirt below it, another attempt, but ultimately this triangle kind of held. Okay, we do have, we've got a fairly big 8-hour gap down here still, okay, which is a little bit of a concern. And then we also have a little gap over here, which we'll get on the lower time frame at the bottom of this triangle. So the question is, is this triangle broken, or is this triangle actually a wedge? Okay, so we've got two scenarios here, and whenever you've got two scenarios, which in my opinion is 50-50, it's something that you need to really pay attention to. So this break of the triangle has not been convincing. Now let's just get down to the 3-hour, and you'll see, let's just adjust any levels we have to do. You can see the break below it, and that area there looks like fairly decent support off here. Okay, but we did close below it on 2 occasions there, so we haven't really bounced off it. In other words, closed above that level. That's the worrying thing for me at the moment. The second thing that we need to pay attention to is that is a yearly high that we're bouncing off. So it's pointless trying to be long right now. You're looking at this trend is up, I want to buy. That's not the area to buy at all. We need to wait for the pullback. There is the other little gap we need to pay attention to. Okay, so a move down to this bottom trend line definitely have me buying off the gap, but I think a small position, and I would like to say a wide stop, but I think this fractal level here, which is a 3100, so 3100 would be my stop area, and looking to buy at this gap close, not looking to buy up here. It could also be off this level as well, so 3397. So if we get a move and then a close above it on the hour, I would take a break of that candle for a trade with a stop below this level, and pretty much only take it to the top here. Okay, so something, let's say you get something like that, it would give you 200 points, which is not too shabby. But that's kind of the only opportunity that I can see at the moment. Not necessarily in shorting this just yet. It all depends what kind of political chaos comes out in the next 2 weeks. But I think January is going to be more of the same from last year until the elections are finalized and they start settling down to some kind of political normality. Then the market is going to continue being this volatile. So yeah, so for me on the US markets, it's really just sit and wait. I am looking to be long. The trend is up, but I'm looking to buy off decent levels of support. So right now, first one is a 30,400 area, and then the second one is going to be off 3222. And obviously my target is going to be last year's high, which is 3624. Okay, so that's kind of my strategy for today, and it may not actually do anything for us today, but we need to wait for the right structure. And bear in mind that we're all coming back from, well, most of us are coming back from a break of some sort, and a lot of your financial traders will also be coming back to the office today, so they're also going to be still a little bit in holiday mode. So it's going to be a quiet day, I would expect, unless there's some kind of catalyst to drive it, some kind of noise or something that happens, which is going to drive the markets at the moment. Okay, so This is a little worrying though. It does, and you know, there's a couple of other strategies that I utilize, and looking at those strategies as well, we could be seeing a little bit of a short-term top, but that's only really going to be confirmed when we start making lower lows. Okay, so for me, I'm just sitting patiently and waiting for this to transpire. Definitely will be buying off the bottom here or off the gap, and looking to break the previous high here. Whether that transpires or not is another question, but that's kind of my strategy at the moment. So the trend is up, need to trade with the trend until it changes. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Okay, anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.